apart from philosophical problems with the impersonal philosophy, it's also not practical. Therefore, even the Mayavadis take up deity worship, take up hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, because that impersonal path becomes so. Have the right conception of it, but still, it's something. They're attracted. But the devotee, the problem is they're thinking that I'll worship the deity, bhajan, or their service, seva, is motivated. It's not pure. Just like you enter a business and you serve the propriety or something like that. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Mayavadi Vai Krishna Paradi. They're offenders to Krishna. Any other questions?
Maharaj, you say the senses like go up in the senses. But you also say so we say, okay, my nature is like that.
Even if it has bubbles, even sometimes a dead body, still it's pure. Still it's pure. So a devotee, even if there's some superficial discrepancy, is still considered. I knew everyone had to move up. Now time has come. He predicted people have come, and therefore, forward march. Okay. Maybe, no, around that. This Nectar of Devotion came out. Let's see the copyright. Here it says 1970. Because Prabhupada, but then Prabhupada wanted to introduce the other practices of devotional service. He wanted to introduce the deity worship. This Nectar of Devotion is the guide. How to practice devotional service is described in the Nectar of Devotion. Because devotional activity. So how to perform that practical activity is described in Nectar of Devotion with reference to the Shastras. So I suppose it was 1970, the word went out that Prabhupada was going to Vrindavan, and he would be speaking for maybe a month, maybe it was Kartik Mas, I forget, on Nectar of Devotion. And devotees were welcome to go and hear. So it may have been, at that time, Nectar of Devotion was just published, and I thought, oh, Prabhupada's been about Gita, but now he's going to speak about Nectar of Devotion. Some of these higher things. But in fact, Prabhupada began right at the beginning of Nectar of Devotion and explained everything step by step by step by step. He didn't jump into, oh, we're in Vrindavan, the place of Radha Krishna Lila, and so many upar things. It was all patient. There's so much that goes on in the name of devotion, bhakti. That's just sentimental. Even among residents of Vrindavan, even though they may be living in Vrindavan, even though they may, but we're very careful. We don't follow such persons because they're not following this. They don't even follow these 4 basic regulative principles of moral life. They live in Radhakund, So Prabhupada wasn't for just, oh, let's all go bathe in Radha Kund and develop Radha Krishna prem and all of that. Step by step, the science of devotional service.
That when her name was Shabri in the Ramayana, she would go ahead and lay these flowers on the path, for example. She at that stage had not seen Lord Ram come, but yet she had the devotion in her and motivation. It was told from her guru coming. She got what she wanted.
One thing is, the order of the spiritual master is there. Guru Mokha Padma Bhakya Chate Te Kuri Aikya Harna Kuriya Mayash. Prabhupada Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the South India. He came, people were sitting, and the Brahmin was there reading Bhagavad. But he was reading and crying. And the others, his friends, were teasing him, Mr. Brahmin, how's your reading? Because I knew that this Brahmin was practically illiterate. But so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he saw what was going on, so he my Guru Maharaj, every day I should read all 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. But unfortunately I'm illiterate, I can't read properly. But anyway, I'm trying. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, then why are you crying? So when I pick up the Bhagavad Gita, I start to, I remember how Krishna is so kind that he became the charioteer for his devotee. So then I begin to cry. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you're the because he had full faith. Something else? Yes.
Maharaj, you mentioned about simple activities, the seed and blood, and we see in our movement also very advanced devotees. They also suffer so many material things.
Nashta prayeshu apadreshu. Everything inauspicious is almost entirely destroyed. Sinful reactions are almost completely destroyed. Nashta prayeshu. Praya means almost entirely. So that if all the reactions of our sinful activities were to disappear, the body would disappear. That would be it, the body would be gone. So, and then how would we serve? Prabhupada gave the example that the electricity is pulled out, but the fan is still turning. It's the business of the body to get trouble. But it's reduced as far as possible. The body is giving some trouble what to do. It's not, whereas materialist, he looks in the mirror, he sees, starts to see. What do they call it? Anyway, getting thin. This is like all subject matters for despair. Questions. So someone asked Prabhupada, why do you shave your head? Not someone, so often. The hair is lying there. A very small consideration. I wanted to say, that Prabhupada tried first to dry. Because it was only sentimental. And that's he said, because today if you come on sentiment, tomorrow you'll leave on sentiment. The soul. And if we understand, what is that? Yeah, bhaktya shruta grihite. If we understand the science of Krishna, then even the sentiment changes. Why are 50% of the couples divorced? Because they're just your guts. That's sentiment that changes. That's just something sentimental, something gushy. Anything else, or shall we stop here? I don't want to keep you all too late. Yes?
How do we
Sufficient won't be effective. But when you become attached to Krishna, then automatically detachment is there. And it doesn't mean now we throw the kids in the bay. But we're more attached to Krishna. And therefore, even when we're taking care of our children, taking care of our family, so many things, that's seen in relationship to Krishna. That's counted. That's also devotional service.
so can we reach Krishna?
No.
We don't have to.
No. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Gopal Bhakta Goswami, no family. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Usually works the other way. One is attached to the family members in terms of the bodily conception of life, then it's very difficult to become fully Krishna conscious. But if one is without family, no problem. Or with family. You have family, but the family is like the Pandavas, their family, but every... Shall we stop here? I'll tell you just a little time if there was anything that was needed attention. And he mentioned that in the later chapters, last few chapters, he hadn't commented very extensively. Because this is very higher topics or complicated, what's the word? In those last couple of chapters, quite quickly. Prabhupada said summary study means I can... Okay, I think we should stop because tomorrow's a working day and want to have your 5 minutes. Quite good, by the way.
Yeah.
very fond of sleeping children. Who's reading? Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shun Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Nityananda Jayadvaita Nectar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare